So, that gift?
I was practicing outside the city, and had just for a moment, I thought I'd seen a...
Wasn't she alone and taking naps in the library before?
Well, she said she was...
Oh, don't...
She's just so nice. Even though she was... It's just a shame we don't have a date. Really? Oh, that's wonderful. I haven't visited a... But before that, Traveler...
That won't be a problem. I'm sure Venti rates your songs more highly than it.
But I almost never see him without a bottle in his hand.
The way I see it, anyway, it's almost time for confession. If you'll excuse me. Well, Cardinal Seamus is back at the cathedral.
Paimon heard that the expedition members were heading back to Mondstadt.
Yes, he...
May the Animo Archon protect you, Deacon.
You are the close...
I suspect that I am in truth furthest away. How else would I be able to see his divine glory in...
Is that so? I thought you might say that each of us should...
I believe that Barbados, in his mercy, will not allow the hurricane to sweep through Mondstadt.
Well, you certainly...
Of course. We seem to have visitors outside.
Indeed.
Deaconess Barbara is a diligent sister. May the Animo Archon protect her as well.
Could you not tell her yourself, sir?
I have thought about this as well, Deacon Dahlia. But a wind that has been away from home so long must take its time to find...
So, the first thing you did was to...
I went home as soon as I...
Bless me, Animo.
You can tell her the truth, you know.
I actually did.
For the sake of our bond as parents and...
5 days ago, I offended the art according to the rule.
I am sure you upheld the virtue of honesty with regard to this rule, and ensured that Venti did so as well.
Indeed I did. Following his victory...
May he absolve us?
Finally...
Should you not, therefore, be...
No. She had finished plucking...
And you and Sister Rosaria observed...
We did. Sister Rosaria...
Thank you. If word...
Well,
All right. In that case, copy the Favonian litter...
May he protect...
Perhaps Varka might know. The letters we exchange most... I would say that Jean would know, Frederica.
I believe you need...
Indeed. Any Mondstadter who leaves their windows open, inviting the company of the wind, shall be guided towards eventual reunion. Let the wind lead according to his blessings. Now, if I may be so bold, may the Animo Archon protect...
Sorry to keep you all waiting. Would you...
I'll be fine. Anyway, I'm off. My sister's waiting back home. See you, Traveler, Paimon, Dahlia. I'll invite you all over to listen to the hymn once it's complete.
That's kind of weird. Isn't the Cardinal her dad? Why does she...
Well, we are standing in front of the Favonius Cathedral right now. If you were to go in and ask him right now, but in the world outside, well, I suppose all we can...
Astra Abyssosk. How can the Adventurers Guild help you today?
It's been a while since we last came to see you. Got any exciting...
Things have been rather quiet in Nodcry lately. The commissions currently on our books are all very routine. That being said, the Frostmoon Scions are preparing to host some sort of event. They have approached us with...
The Frostmoon Scions? Well, it can't be another Moon Prayer Night. Do they have some other big festival that Paimon doesn't know about?
I heard it's a friendly sparring competition for animal friends. Something called the Spirit Envoy Championship. That's right. The Frostmoon... At the same time, the Spirit Envoy Championship is designed to find the strongest human-animal pair by means of... In previous years, the competition was restricted to the Frostmoon...
Ooh, does that mean we can join too? What? You want Paimon to fight?
Well, you two certainly share a remarkably deep bond. I believe that would be... Apparently, in a previous competition, someone entered an extremely rare and powerful partner. After this, the rules were clarified to state that only common animal species and their variants can compete.
Ah, what a shame, huh? Paimon was... Anyway, who else do we know who might want to take part?
If you're unsure of what to do, why not ask one of our
Advisors?
The guild has always had... Of course. Few of them would be qualified to assist such a world-renowned... Her expertise is varied and broad.
She sounds impressive. Mayor, let's go put this miss... Alright then. Next, let's go over some more tips for adventuring in Nodcry. If you found yourself getting hungry in the wild, what are some things you could eat?
That's easy. Lacca berries, midsummer berries. There's loads of options.
Correct! 10 points. Oh. That must be who Catherine was talking about. She looks pretty young for an advisor, though. How knowledgeable can she really be?
But there are plenty of places where berries don't grow, right? What should we be looking for in those...
Good question. I'm glad you asked. That's exactly what I wanted to talk about next. Does everyone recognize this mushroom?
Based on the color... This is...
Wrong answer. This here is a brown-capped mushroom. It looks harmless enough, but eating it will give you hallucinations. An unsuspecting adventurer once used a handful of these to make a pot of mushroom soup. Next thing you know, he was trying to foxtrot with the wild hunt. Luckily, he was spotted by a fisherman passing by.
That sounds so dangerous.
You bet! Adventuring in the wild is no joke. All right, on to the next. Does anyone recognize this plant? Can you tell me if it's edible?
Isn't that a winter ice lily leaf?
They say that the King of Winter Icely and the King of Midsummer Oak are sworn enemies.
Paimon knows the answer to this one.
Huh.
flagship. Once when Paimon was eating some yummy food there.
Who are... it looks like we have an expert attending our Q&A session today. Well, I hope...
Oh, bring it on!
Every adventurer knows to pack a compass and a map before heading into the wilderness. But where would you go to buy these things?
Listen up, everyone! The answer is... the Adventurers Guild!
Oh, really? But I hear Mimas Brunner Books sells them too, and at a very low price.
Paimon's done her research. The boss of that place tries to pass off cheap knockoffs as the real deal. Don't be fooled!
Well said. But even with a high-quality map and compass, the wild can still be a dangerous place. What should you do if you're being chased by a monster you can't fight off? Correct! Although the Ratniki's main duty is to deal with the wild hunt, you can always ask them for help if you run into serious trouble. While we're on the subject, some adventurers have found they can use the territorial nature of radiant beasts to their advantage. Lure a monster into their territory and they will fight each other instead of you. Final question. This is an important one. Which place in Notcry is an absolute must-visit for travelers from abroad?
Ooh, that's a tough choice.
In truth, there's no right answer to this question. But if you ask me, the place most worth visiting is right here, Speranza. Why? Simple. This was once my home. So this final question was more like a little bit of shameless self-promotion. You can get delicious Notcry hot dogs and Lackaberry Madams. And if you're not too hungry, just order a slice of midsummer torte and listen to the entertaining rumors the children like to tell. That's it for today's lecture. Tomorrow, I'll be heading to the Frost Moon Enclave to take part in a competition. If you have any questions, you can ask at the Adventurers Guild, where the other advisors will be happy to help. Many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
Likewise! You really know your stuff. You're everything Paimon would expect from an Adventurers Guild advisor. Huh? What's the deal? Don't get so close! Traveler, there's something wrong with her!
Actually, I was going to ask. Your little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her?
Whoa! Stay back!
Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. I'm sorry. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. And I promise you, I am not some sort of weirdo. Let me make it up to you. You want something to eat? Here, try some...
Phew! You gave Paimon a fright.
I was fighting to keep... Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you tell me your story? How did you... What? Can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right to the top of my bucket.
You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit on that beach for 100 years, but you'd still come away empty-handed.
Is that right? What a pity.
Oh, right. Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant. Hey there! Have you two ever ventured north of Nodcry? Not yet. Wait, so you're saying... Well, pretty much. There are 6 types of Fae commonly found in the tundra. Lumi here is a Jack Frost. That's one of them.
Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty.
An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi is no ordinary Jack Frost. She's a special one. The first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it, as if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so she found an old cardboard box, painted it blue, and put it over her head, hoping to blend... Whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up, and the rest of the time she lived in constant fear. Until one day, seeking shelter from the rain, she clung to me and...
What a story!
As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change the special bond between us. Speaking of which, given how long it can take to...
An animal for... Actually, we're kind of split. Huh? Aguara? What are you doing here?
Oh, neat! A Notlamese Tapetlosaur! Oh, he seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a great partner.
Oh, look at them! Fast friends! Play night?
They both seem pretty sociable. No wonder that... Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go... What a nice surprise! I didn't think I'd run into you here. Oh, and Professor Linnea is here too! Are you guys here for the competition as well? Yep.
Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Moalani. So, how do you know Linnea anyway?
Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long ago. She knows so much that we took to calling her Professor. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Kaholosaurus and a Kukasaurus got together, would their babies be... That's so...
well... So...
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was. Looks like this is where it's at.
What the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or... You're not here for the competition.
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this crot.
It's not Cry.
Hey there, I'm Mualani.
Are you a friend of the Traveler?
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world-famous Arataki Gang of Inazuma.
That's quite a mouthful. Wait, did he say Arataki Gang?
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of mutated lavender melon?
Paimon's not a mutated melon, or any kind of melon. How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship title, I'll use the prize money to bring Shinobu and the boys over to...
Shinobu. Oh, I remembered.
Huh? No way! You've met my deputy?
She stopped by the Flower Feather clan recently to take the flying trial. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough competition.
That's right. Bring it on. Word is that the early birds get the best draws. You snooze, you lose.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry. No, that... Shall we?
Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we register? Yehoda! Yehoda?
How have you know it's Champion Yehoda? Don't you know? This isn't my first spirit, although there were nowhere near as many.
Whoa!
This is the biggest turnout.
I've made all the necessary...
Don't worry.
Thank you all for your support. Be sure.
Thank you all for signing up due to the high number of... Please also note...
Where do we go to...
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow.
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Great! That's the...
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath.
Who do you think our first opponent is gonna be? Oh, the results of the draw are Arataki numero uno Ito! Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent.
I see you've been good luck. Don't fall at the first...
We won't!
Spectators, I'm your host, Jaswava. The contestants for this...
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further into the competition. Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beetle who's boss!
Great energy!
That's a move. It's time to unleash Crimson Staff. Ushi, you and me have crushed countless foes in our... Finish them!
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull. Ushi was...
Yeah?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal companion. It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule. Let this be a warning.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one contestant.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Actually, we should probably console Ito first. Paimon feels a teensy bit sorry for him.
I can't believe it. My glorious...
It's your own fault for not reading the rules.
Ushi, Crimson Staff, are you guys trying to cheer me up? Well, don't you worry. We'll come anyway, seeing as we came all this...
Seriously? Again? It's not cry!
Hey, the lavender melon. I've got a little,
No way! If you want more, go on and...
Fine. Don't let me...
Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah?
How did you know I was gonna...
Now counterattack! Pummel it! Looking good! Let's do this!
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it, Linnea? But it won't last forever.
And it's all over. We have a winner. Congratulations to Linnea and Lumi. You're through to the next round.
I can't believe it.
Good job, Lumi! Huh? Traveler! Paimon! We won too!
Thanks, that means a lot. Yeah, I think we performed pretty... I don't know how to It's almost like I entered...
Come on, let's head to Speranza! Hooray!
May I take your order? Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so I'd go. I take it you're for... That's right. Tell the chef to Is that a reference to something? Yeah. The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue. It's her favorite part of the book. She's a... Psst. Linnea. Do you think Chef Yerba could be... Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone. What can I get you?
Why don't you choose for us?
Sure thing. I'll rustle up a few.
Hello? I'm ready to order.
Be right there. I gotta go. Let's play again. You seem to get along really well with everyone here. Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. I didn't mean like that. They're still alive and well. They just don't live around. Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet. I guess you'll have noticed. Yeah, I noticed those. Sure. Well, it's a story that's... When I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just like two little cowlicks. No one suspected there was anything unusual about me at first, but I always had this strange feeling. Then, I was... Changelings? What are the story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the human child for themselves. I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like something parents make up to scare naughty. If you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better behaved child in your place. So, obviously I didn't take it seriously at first. But then just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway. So, you're really a changeling, huh? Did you bear with me? At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, they were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth had sunk in, they're really good people, though. Not only did they raise... After that, I grew up with my friends in the conch gang.
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you...
Oh, boss! Linnea was your... Hey, we're
But the conch gangs...
I've always found the...
We'll all be long...
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it...
Sure thing. Oh. What are you saving up for, Linnea? I have big plans. I want to buy a huge ship first. I want to sail to all the other nations, hear the heartbeat of the jungle, the whispers of the wind, the echoes of the mountain. Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to along the way. Like, what exactly Lumi is and where my birth parents are. Well, when I was much young, go, child of the Fae. Make your way to the world of the Fae. They were sung in the tongue of the Fae. Still, it's odd. That place is supposed to be my home. Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something, but enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers! Cheers! I'm stuffed. How about you? Yep. Let's see. Then what are... They're very evenly... It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to... Hey, I'm curious. Why does Aguara have a ribbon tied around his tail? And how did you two... Now that's a... What an incredible Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my own. Oh. You're excited too, but most importantly, we have to figure out who... Maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the... Wait, no, Lumi! See you tomorrow. You're welcome. Bye. Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep.
and taste this wild berry It's much too sour and has a bitter aftertaste.
Please don't shout. I assure you, the berries we use are off the high. I think you've had too much to drink.
Too much to drink? I'm perfectly sober, thank you. Now you better give me this.
Otherwise, what?
Huh? Who the heck?
Oh, I'll tell you who the heck I am. The name's Arataki. Thanks for waiting, mucho apreciado. Ito!
Oh!
Nice work, Ito. Keep this up and we might just have to double your bonus at the end of the...
Don't you worry about a thing. As long as
our contestants for this match.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silk. I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this time. You're even tougher than last time. But you know what? Sumpter Beasts are renowned for when they charge full speed. Send him flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like this is...
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to...
Oh no!
The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Oh, what a shame. Even with a new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nilot Paula Cup.
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Take a look. Next up is... Whoa. So we have to fight them. Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara too? Well, Aguara seems so...
After a fierce comp joining us to... How you feeling today, Mama?
That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about.
Tough cookie! I thought this would be way easier.
All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Gepetlosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different... Mamala! Finish him off! Tough cookie! Alright, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! You took advantage of Mamala's blind spot.
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? There's no way I just lost. Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are Hey, you're strong too. Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even more opponents. You were the I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mama. Wow! That was a nail bite anyway. Linnea! It sure is. want to take a guess? Yeah, correct! The next one's a pretty big deal. Ooh, we hit perfect! What the? Seleno's companion is a radiant blade horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to? Technically speaking, radiant blade horns are classed as monsters, but they are beasts of the wild. Go for it, Yehoda! You got.
Ignorance really is bliss.
Do you think speed alone will stop me from catching you?
How about you, Reed Miller the 13th? Run that thing ragged, and then go in for the.
Behind you, on the right.
Reed! Her reaction time is incredible. She. Dodge left, Lumi! Thanks, that means a. I don't know how to Keep it together, Reed!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Use your wind blades to...
He's too powerful. Charge your lightning, Reed! Then
deflect it back.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on.
Those wings. Wait! Who are you? And why do you... why you have...
I've been through this moment so many times in my... I thought it would bring me joy. But I guess not.
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! What happened? Why did we gotta find her somewhere to lie down! What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways.
Oh, that's a real...
My pleasure.
Will do. Oh. Good morning. Huh? Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she be? I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look out. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants and their part. On the one side we have...
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, even if this is a dream, I can't... We're up, Lumi.
What a spectacular duel!
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks. I've heard... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting... Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Finders keepers! Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in! And still nowhere near rich enough to afford a ship. Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. Finally beat that pesky thing, hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good price. The diary ends here. A deed for the purchase of... A dream come... The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Let me check the chart. Next stop, Guyan Stone Forest. That place is... From there, it's on to Dragonspine. Wow! What's this? It looks like this...
Linnea, you've been really down the last... I've left your lunch...
Coming! Where am I now? Oh, I feel so... Is this some sort of lucid dream? Oh, what? Clearwater jade. And these books, how did they end up in this cave? How could this happen? Lumi, hey!
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for. It's all over.
What happened? Is this the golden... But why? It's just a dream though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's blocking. Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
That voice sounds from
Over here. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Come back to the tundra with me.
Selena? Mom and Dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. This day was always going to come. Yep. But at the same time, I wonder how, after all, remember when you passed out during that competition?
What is she talking about? No. This can't...
I understand how you feel. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, my entire life is recorded in these pages. Maybe one day, a long, long time from now, someone will open them and see whoever you are. I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer travel. Feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a dream.
Linnea, you're awake! Oh, you were out for a long time. You must be... Linnea! What time is it? It's evening. And we were watching the match between Seleno and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Seleno's arm. Then...
Some moments were joyful.
Good point. You can still... Is it really a good...
Do you remember? I knew what might happen once I told them. But I knew that... So, I did what I... I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have to wait until the next round of the competition.
Huh? Aquara!
Do you remember Seleno's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right! flagship? What are we doing here?
People seem to really...
After all that, Seleno's staying in the room right next to... Is anyone there? You're sure this is... Seleno! Celine?
I'm not here. R2? Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside. I have so many questions to ask you. Can you... Open the door!
All right.
That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Take a seat. Just to be clear, I wasn't expecting visitors. Curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea.
You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be regretting it already. Will you please answer me now? Why do we have the same wings on our heads? And why did I pass...
Visions of your future?
So...
Of course, Linnea. You're an avid student of the natural world. Surely you're aware of the 6 most common types of Fae.
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens with their lilting songs, and us, the Augury Birds. We foretell both disaster and delight. Gazing upon the...
I've never heard of an augury bird before.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of augury birds alive today on one hand. And that...
So it's true then. We...
Family. Augury birds are born with a peculiar ability. We can see...
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many ways. We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or someone is concerned about the destiny of the world, we're powerless to help. But the way it feels to witness your own fate, I trust you understand by now, Linnea.
It certainly wasn't fun. Those prophecies brought a flood of... I had a goal in life. And before...
Wait till you've...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Like you said, generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities.
So that's how I became a changeling. What about the child I was switched with? What?
Don't worry, she had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, she would have... Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own. Eventually, her birth parents came to find her, and now they're living together in Snezhnograd.
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing you haven't explained.
Those... I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? If you won't tell me, I'll have to guess my... Seleno...
Good guess. By the time our parents came, Mom and Dad would sneak over to Not Cry to see you sometimes. They talked about you non-stop. Even that human child got more attention. I came with them once to Not Cry. When I saw you there in the distance, living your carefree life, I was torn apart by jealousy. Did no one ever consider... All of this led to me to... I know.
Then, you really want me to...
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my... I overheard you and Speranza talking to... You described it so nonchalantly, but it was eating me up in that moment. I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you any longer.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying and I have to comfort you. But I understand. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you are willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you. This is not how I expected this to go.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest.
Hey, Celino. We met that time when Mom... I suppose our friendship was preordained. Just like my upcoming victory in this
Immutable?
You're welcome to leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have the prophecies we see are the meeting points of
Now that I know the pain of...
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what will happen, since the outcome can't be changed. But what about you, Linnea?
How about we continue?
All right.
I'll be fine. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
It's so noisy here.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, neither can Paimon, since we're both...
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong. It's her best way to...
Linnea!
Sure am. What? Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Since... Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Amos is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough to make it count. I need a better plan. Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where I fail, doesn't mean I'm willing to go down without a fight. Fate is such a mysterious idea. Despite having it explained to me and having seen it with my own eyes, I still find it hard to wrap my head around it.
What does fate mean to you?
Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional for me to start...
Relax. I'm just...
All right, well, when I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future. I dreamed of a day that but fate didn't show me any. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown.
Training session over! Feels like these two are
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
Is everybody? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and his partner, Aguara.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler!
Looks like our contestants and their partners are in position. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner.
Yeah! You can do it, old boss! Go get him, Linnea!
Charge, Hemus!
Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Yahoo! Now jump! Yahoo! Attack! Yahoo!
Stop her!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
Victory will be ours!
After absorbing all that Geo.
Linnea! Traveler! I
figured out why Lumi is different from another Jack Frost! After all the theories I've looked into, what if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? Surely ingesting large amounts of rare ore could explain the development of her geofeatures. I mean, just look at fiships. Depending on their element, fiships can look wildly different. But from a Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have to find another Jack Frost who likes the same things as you do. Then you'll have a true companion. I'm so happy.
Linnea, why did you hold...
What do you mean? If Lumi...
Even when that hammer started, did fear cause me... What to...
what's on your mind?
Whatever path you...
Celino,
I remember.
You told me. There are many, maybe fate, so even if I was destined, and even if all people care about are outcomes, then why doesn't everyone give up on happiness and love? After all, the certainty of death is the one thing that every person knows about their fate. But my feelings, my thoughts, everything I've seen, all that Lumi.
Linnea, ignorance really is...
Even when we're scared and uncertain. You sure about that?
How I envied your cheerful optimism. Now you witnessed your fate. Perhaps I was...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I was just thinking... I claimed the victory promised to me by fate.
Sounds like I got the sweeter deal overall. So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might just take it back from you one day. That plus our Let's go, partner. This time it's... So, Aguara comes from Natland, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the little one's stamina up. Let's go! To set up the tent. I bought this one the last time I was here. Oh, I'll lend you a hand. Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn. Watch closely. Linnea! You seriously? From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility to set up their opponents while searching for opportunities to attack. But Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. He needs a weapon to level the playing field. Aguara will need to channel... Don't worry. It's normal. You'll get the hang... You'll get the hang of it.
Divine Light, shield them!
You'll get the hang of it. Feels like I blinked and I've heard it said that people... I could really do with some sleep. Good night, you guys.
Huh? Whoa! Wow! When did you...
Are you saying you had help from another Saurian?
Now that Aguara's mastered Lumi's secret weapon, it's time to head back to Notcry. Looks like we should get back just in time for the finals.
The final!
It's finally here!
It's all up to you now, partner. You've done the hard yards in training. Now, go. It's time to write your name in lights and show the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, the way you'll be very familiar with our contestants by now. Celino and her partner, the radiant Bladehorn Hades, who sees their Then we have who will be
back from Then let you've got this. Hemus, summon Animo. Now you. hiding underground, are we? Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the... Hemus, are you all right? Hemus, summon Animo and... Now, you... Wait! Aglora's horn hasn't finished growing yet! Hemus, summon animal. Now, use... Hiding underground. Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the... Hemus, are you all right? Impressive. Hemus, summon animal. Now, use... Hiding under... Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the hole! Hemus, are you all right? Now, you... Hiding under... Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the... Hemus, are you all right? Hemus, summon animal... Now, you... Hiding under... Keep charging, Hemus! Jolt him out of the... Hemus, are you all right? Triple him! March to victory. predictable.
Aguara hit her right in the belly!
It was the obvious move. Hemus was...
Come on, time to put that training into practice.
Interesting.
Hemus! We showed them no
Dude, that little munchkin's got some style.
It's a trip to the hot springs if you win. Hemus, full tilt!
Aguara, charge! You can do
Hemus has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and his partner Aguara.
Aguara!
So... you did superbly, Hemus. Seems I underestimated your little partner.
What did I say?
Ladies and... Thank you to our contestants for your amazing... First up, it's our... We can all see that Aguara is still... I see. It sounds like behind every champion is a... I'm sure we're all looking forward to... Next, we have our runner-up,
No, Hemus, and of course.
Sounds like hate. Moving on now. This first question...
I'd be lying if I said but who wouldn't? And overall...
Inspiring? Well, I've been great. Enjoy your stay, Viliana. Thank you to everyone who took part in the Spirit Envoy Championship. We hope to see...
Linnea, I gotta get... Without me around, I'm sure you're... I know. And when you're ready...
Thanks, Selena. Yeah?